Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? We got lazy meat today. I didn't feel like putting my contacts in again. Who's here? We've got bad drivers of Greenville, South Carolina, who's speaking Chinese. Reno Gaming Dash Cameras also speaking Chinese, or whatever that is. Hello, Brian Thorpe. Hello, William 5629. Hello, Louisiana Dash Cam. Hola. We got speaking Spanish. Hi, J-Man. Japanese? Oh, okay. Thank you for speaking Japanese, I guess. Hi, Walking Dead. How are you? You're on the stream before. You're on before the stream. Napa Valley had an 8-hour stream? When? I didn't know that. You know, people with streams have to, like, give a warning video so we can show up. I'm also super hot, so if you hear, like, the fan going on, I'm not turning it off because it's super hot. Hello, Paffy. Yeah, I know, time zones. Gotta love them. Who wants to hear a joke? I'll hear a joke. Now I'm getting, like, messages. It's, like, always happens. Hold on. Sorry, that's steam going off in the background. You know you're super hot. Yes, it's very hot here. The AC doesn't get to this room very well. So this fan has to be directly on me, otherwise I, like, die of heat. And I couldn't even take a cold shower because you can't get cold water in these faucets because it's so hot outside. You'll get, like, cold water for 5 seconds when you first run it, and then it's just warm. It's not even lukewarm because I don't mind lukewarm, but it's warm water. And, like, I took a shower and I only had the cold on the whole time. I turned it all the way up, and it was just plain old warm water. I couldn't get cold water. And I was brushing my teeth, and I was, like, drinking really warm water. It's actually warmer than the shower water, and it's gross. I like cold water. So it's really hard to get cold water. So, like, we have to freeze, like, a water bottle to get ice so you can get cold water. It's horrible. A comfortable 62. Let's see. Guten Tag, North Central Maryland. How do you make a cop mad? I don't know. I'm fooling people with the Steam messages. Bad drivers of Gilbert, Arizona. Are you new? I've never seen that name before. Hello. Okay. It was 100 degrees in Texas. Audrey asked, do I regret the move to Arizona now that I've been enduring the awful heat? No, because if I was in California, if I was in Connecticut, I'll be getting rain and freezing cold weather. So I'd rather deal with a couple months of triple digits rather than 5 months of single digits. I'd rather be hot. I want to know the answer to that cop. The way you get a cop mad is by stealing all the coffee and donuts. What do you call a cow with 3 legs? Lean beef. At least you don't have to deal with the humidity in Arizona. So, usually no. But monsoon season started the other day. And right after it rains, it gets kind of humid. It's nowhere near humidity like the South or Connecticut or anything, but it does get humid, and then it just gets a little suffocating. But it doesn't last for too long. Once the clouds go away, it just kind of goes away. Everything dries up. I posted a video on my second channel yesterday that shows the first monsoon that we had go through. And probably tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to post another video on my second channel showing crazy, crazy wind and lightning. It's pretty cool. How's Tybalt? Tybalt's good. I think he's in my bedroom where it's cooler. He tries to lay on me, but it gets hot for the both of us, so a lot of times he doesn't do that. What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. That one's better. Gotta go. Okay. A useless animal. Food. A sitting duck. Okay, so let me get into these updates. Thank you for joining, everybody. It's only two updates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just 2. So the first update is I'm changing the name of the series, Bad Drivers of Tucson. I'm changing that. I never liked it. I didn't want to go to Bad Drivers of. I wanted to get something else, but I couldn't settle on anything else at the time, and I had to name my series something. So I did Bad Drivers of Tucson. Reason why I don't like that is mainly I want to be able to encompass everything in my videos. I don't want to do just, I do other things in the videos, like jaywalkers and like a lot of people, but, cars breaking down and all that stuff. So I wanted to have a title that kind of encompassed everything and not just be stuck with like a Bad Drivers thing. Plus, everybody's name is Bad Drivers. So just the way I treated my new channel name, I want something different. And there are several compilations from other channels that have like cool titles. There's Driving Curiosities, there's Road Encounters, and that kind of encompasses anything. And you can like put anything you want in those videos. It makes it a little more versatile. So that's what's going to change right away. You'll see that tomorrow on Friday's video. It's not going to be called Bad Drivers of Tucson anymore. So it's still going to be the same compilation and same number. So tomorrow is episode 21. So it's still going to say episode 21. It's still going to have the icon and everything. It's just going to be titled differently, and it has a new intro. I made a new intro for it. So you'll see that on there. So don't get confused when you see a different title. I saw a question. I don't know. Yes, I have glasses. They're purple. They're really awesome. And they match my hair if my hair wasn't growing out. My hair is purple, but it's really hard to see because it's growing out so much. My hair looks like crap. I have an appointment on Saturday for it to get my hair fixed because it's I haven't had it done since Connecticut. I've been dragging my feet. I had a awesome, amazing stylist over there that I used for 16 years, and now I have to find another one. So I've been dragging my feet, but I found another one. Hopefully she's good. I've heard some, I've read some good things about her. So, yeah, I'll get my hair fixed on Saturday. A couple more people arrived. Napa Valley, hello. Hampton Roads area, hi. Yeah, anyway, what else was I saying? Glasses. I was just being lazy. I didn't want to put my contacts in. I didn't work today, so I usually don't put my contacts in if I don't go out and work. So, and I just didn't feel like changing them. So that's the first change, the title change, which is no big deal. Whatever. I just wanted to let you guys know that was changing, so you wouldn't get confused. I need water. Hold on. All right. So the second thing that's changing, which is probably going to be not a popular decision. I think a lot of you guys might not be happy about, but I'm not going to be posting weekly anymore. The compilations, I'm not going to post them weekly anymore. So I'm going to change it to every other week. When they do get posted, it will be Friday. It will be at 12 p.m. Pacific time. That's not going to change because I think that's a good time to post and a good day. And I've had that schedule for 3 years. I think it's been 3 years that I've been posting weekly. 2.5 years, maybe. I think it'll be 3 years on Halloween because Halloween was when I started that schedule. So it's going to be every other Friday. And I know I know a lot of people look forward to it every Friday. I know people have notifications on, and I know people actually set their alarm for it because some people have told me that, and they'll watch it at a specific time. So I know I'm taking away, every other Friday for that, but I feel like it's a lot of work, and the channel has changed a bit on interactions and the amount of views it gets on Fridays and blah blah. There's like a whole bunch of stuff into it, but a lot of work. It's a lot of work to have to post every week, and at the moment, I got to reduce it to every other week. So, it's just I'm gonna try it. Okay, if it totally doesn't work, like if it makes, I don't know, if all of a sudden people stop watching completely, maybe I'll go back to that. Or if people get extra mad about it, I'll go back to it. But I'm going to try it out. We're going to see what happens and go from there. So Greenville asked, will the vids be the same length? Yes, they'll be the same length. They won't get shorter. Currently, the videos are between 10 and 11 minutes, usually around 10:30, 10:45. Because I put in roughly 10 minutes of clips of straight video, give or take, and then I add in all the intros after that. So that's gonna stay the same. I'm not gonna make them longer either, at least for now. If it seems like longer will work, then I'll make them longer. But I did have, for when I first started Arizona, I did have, when I first moved to Arizona, I did change the time to 12 minutes, 12 and a half minutes. It didn't really work, so I reduced it back down to 10 and a half minutes, 11 minutes. But the video lengths will stay the same. The compilation will still be the same. It'll have, everything in the ending and all that. So that part of it will be the same. But it's going to be every other Friday. So you'll get a video tomorrow. You're gonna get comp number 21 with the new title and everything on it. But next Friday there won't be a video because this is all gonna start right away. So I'm hoping what this might do is help with the quality of the video, and because I have more time to work on it, and I just want to make sure that I'm not rushed for it, because that has happened sometimes. I'll throw in a clip because I got to get the video out on time. So I just want to make sure that things are good quality and edited well, plus to give myself more time for other things. So for other videos too. I want to concentrate on editing stuff. So what Uber ride are you talking about? The last off-road Uber? I've had 2 more since then. Well, the second one I was trying to get to someone and I turned down the road. I shouldn't have turned down that road. It was horrible. So everyone's spouting off how long they've been making videos. So, but any questions about that change? I'll get to the North Carolina trip in just a sec. I just wanted to do these updates first. Oh, look, Tybalt came. Hi, Tybalt. He always seems to know that there is a stream going on, and he just comes up to say hi. Hi, Tybalt. Hi, Tybalt. Look at that face. I put lotion on after the shower, and now there's cat hair all over. Tybalt. Say hi, kitty. Oh, kitty kitty. Hello, kitty. Okay. Tybalt, how old are you? I had this discussion last week with my mom, so I couldn't remember what year I got him. And I looked it up, and he's 12 years old. I thought he was 10 or maybe 11, because for some reason I was thinking 2007, but it's actually 2005. So he's every time I pick him up, I wasn't getting cat hair all over my face. He's 12. It's hard to think of him as an old cat because he's just always been spastic and jumpy and just always moving around and everything like that. So and same with Horatio was the same way. If you guys been around long enough to know Horatio, he was the same way. He never really acted like an old cat. And I had him. He passed away at 13, and so did my dog. The dog I had before, he passed away at 13. So it just makes me nervous it's going to make me nervous when he reaches 13. I'm going to be paranoid because I'm going to think something will suddenly happen to him. But yeah, he doesn't act old. I know. Someone has a 20-year-old cat? Are you sure about? Wow, that's really old. The oldest cat we've had is I've ever had was 16. So, all right. So if no one has any questions about the two things I mentioned that I'm going to be changing, because then I'll move on to the trip. Now everybody's talking about cats and all their pets' ages and everything. Tybalt's sitting on my leg now. Now he's making me hot. No further questions here. What do you like more, cats or dogs? I prefer cats. I don't mind dogs. I prefer big dogs because little dogs are so freaking loud. And my mom, there's 2 small dogs in here, and they bark all the time. So, oh, cat fur all over my face. 2 sun curiosities. You'll see the title tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you. It's going to be a surprise. All right, North Carolina trip. I wasn't planning on going. There's this big family reunion that happens like every 2 years, I think. And I wasn't going to go because it's a lot of money. But somebody ended up not being able to go, but they already paid for it. So they told my mom that they could go, that she can go in their place. And then I'm going to be the one. She asked me to go with her if I wanted to go. So now I'm going to be the one going with her. So it was an unplanned vacation that's suddenly coming up. And I would prefer to fly, but my mom doesn't fly. So we are driving. And I got a driver. So in order for us to save money, we're driving my car instead of renting. Because renting, we would have to rent a car for like 2 weeks. And that's like, I don't know, $600 or something like that. So now normally I'm all for road trips. I love driving on a road trip and all. But I just did that giant road trip to move here at the beginning of the year, 6 months ago already. So now I have a road trip to and from North Carolina that I'm going to be going to. So the trip, I have it mapped. The thing is, I'm not going to be doing a super detailed trip like I did on the way there, when I moved here, to avoid any stress. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to drive every day until we feel like stopping, and then we're going to stop. So we're not going to, so I have no idea where we're going to be stopping every day, but I can show you the route we're taking. A couple people joined in. I saw Bad Drivers Albuquerque. I see Chandelier. I see Yui, the Hirsch, whatever. The name the name went up the chat, so I didn't see it. And Once Upon a Dash Cam. Welcome, guys. Okay. So the map. I think I can screen share again because I switched browsers. And let me try this. Oh. Did it close? Did I close it? I did close it. Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that map? Just a black screen. You could see it blacked out. Now you can. Now you can't. You guys can see it? It's working for you guys? Okay. Yay, screen share is working again. So it doesn't work for Crow. So this is how stupid this is, and I really wish Firefox didn't like mess up now. I'm using Winter. I can use Internet Explorer, whatever the new name for it is. It lets me screen share, but it doesn't let me. I don't know. Whatever. You guys can see it. So this is the relative. This is the relative trip we're gonna take. So we're gonna start on 10, go all the way down past El Paso, and we're gonna be picking up 20 in Texas. There, you could see it. You could see that little dot there where it changes. And then we take 20 almost the entire freaking way. So looks like we're gonna go through Dallas. I can't even zoom in on this, but we're gonna go through Dallas and Louisiana, Upper Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, and then North Carolina. I've never been through these states before: Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. In North Carolina, I've never been to any of those states. I've always been into the upper states. So this will be cool for me because I've never been through here. So I'm looking forward to this trip. But it's all going to be on 20. And then in Columbia, South Carolina, that's where we're going to get off. That's where 20 is going to end. And we're going to get off on a different route. We're either going to get on 95 or we're going to go on a cut-through route. I think there's like 76 and something else that I saw there. And then it'll take us to Surf City. So Surf City, North Carolina is where we're going. And it's just like a little, if you like look it up on the map and zoom in, it's just this little peninsula, whatever, sticking out into the water. So it's almost completely surrounded by water. So it looks like it's going to be cool. But yeah, that's the trip it's going to take. And I know there's a lot of you down there in these areas. Yeah, you guys are all bringing up meeting with Halo, but I highly doubt he will want to meet up. How long will I be in North Carolina? I'm going to be there for a week. Arkansas. There's a debate about that. It's Arkansas. We're leaving on the 26th of July, so pretty much in a week and a half, or roughly 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. I'm gonna leave on the 26th, so I'll get to North Carolina on the 29th, and we're gonna stay there until the 5th, I believe. August 5th. Yes. And then Then we go home. And then we're going to drive back the other way, going home. How did I break the law? You heard it's illegal to mispronounce Arkansas? That's stupid. Southern states are stupid anyway. Just kidding. There's just so many stupid laws. What is the point? Why is it called Arkansas when it's spelled just like Kansas? There is like a meme going around about Kansas and Arkansas. It's actually pretty funny. It's not really a meme, it's like a video showing, talking about Kansas and Arkansas. I don't know why it's called Arkansas. They just want to be like all fancy or whatever. But yeah, this is going to be the trip. So I-10 to I-20, I-20 all the way up into Columbia, South Carolina, and that's where we hop off and take some kind of route, probably a little bit of 95, and then onto some side road, onto off road. I don't know. It's going to be something that that me and my mom will go over with when the time comes, pretty much. It's a very lax drive. Like I said, I'm not planning. I don't know where we'll stop each night. I mean, we'll probably roughly drive between 8 and 10 hours a day, so you can kind of, and we'll probably leave roughly around 8 a.m. every morning. This is vacation, so we're not going to stress out and keep on a schedule. So you'll be able to like guess where I'll be each day. So I was going to say something, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, I will be putting everything up on like Instagram and Facebook like I did last time. So starting the 26th, you can follow Instagram and or Facebook to see where I am every day. I'll be taking pictures. I'll be taking some video. And you guys can just see, all kinds of stuff. There might be better pictures at some point because I doubt I'm going to be driving the whole time. Maybe give my mom the wheel a little bit. But so that'll be cool. And on the way back, our route changes. So I'm going to be, on the way home, I'm going to be stopping in Albuquerque again to bother that little brat Nick again. And we will be filming, part 2 of that dash cam meetup video. So you can look forward to that coming in probably a month-ish, depending on how long it takes them to edit. Why I'm not going to, someone asked why am I exactly going to South Carolina? I'm not going to South Carolina, I'm going to North Carolina, and it's for vacation, pretty much vacation. And since my mom doesn't like to fly, we're going to be driving. Like I said, normally I'm fine with road trips, but since I just did that huge one when I moved here, I'm kind of meh about another road trip, but it'll be fun. That's why I picked the route where I picked 20 because it's different. I've never been there. I've never been through that. So once we hit I-10 in New Mexico, where it meets, that's where it'll be interesting, where I've never been to. So, okay, let me take the map away. Oh, stop. Okay. Take the. Okay. I had to read comments through my phone because if I had the comment thing up, if I had the comment window up, that's when the map blacked out. So I discovered it was. How will you do dash camming on that road trip, Aurelio? My cameras are always going to be running, so bad drivers will get saved and they'll show up. I'll probably make it if it's a lot of bad drivers, then I'll make it one whole thing and put them all together. So, my question is, do you guys want to see another vlog? What kind of video do you want to see for this trip? Do you want to see what I did last time and do the time lapse and vlog together? Or do you want to see something different? Do you want to see only vlogs? Or do you want you want to see only time lapses? Or do you want to see both but in separate videos? So like what kind of video do you want to see going through there? Somebody says do what I want. Someone says time lapse and vlog, both. Someone says both separate. Did you guys like the way I did it the last time, where I did vlog and time lapse together? I kind of felt like the time lapses were sped up so much you couldn't see it because I didn't want to make the video super long. Through Greenville, I don't know. Wherever 20 goes through, I-20, wherever that goes through. I know it goes through Columbia because that's where 20 ends, or like right after Columbia 20 ends. You watched a 3-hour time lapse? Holy cow. Split the time lapse by state or time zone. So last time I did it by day, and I slowed it down as I crossed each state line. Do I plan on driving the Avenger or the different car? It's going to be the Avenger. My mom's car is too old and too small for a road trip. And those are the only two options. So it's going to be my car, unfortunately. But I just had, I just switched the Avenger over to full synthetic. So I just had that done, and I just had the front brakes, new rotors and brake pads put on that. So all is good on that front. That car is all ready to do another road trip. Bye, Walking Dead. Thank you for showing up. So you guys want the vlogs and time lapses? You want it just? Do you want it just like I did the other trip? If you're going New York from California, would you rather drive or fly? Fly. Absolutely. That's a 5-day trip right there. Going cross country. I don't know where Durham, North Carolina is. I'd have to look at the map. Probably not. I'll be in right on the coast, southernish North Carolina. So look up. So Okay, so you keep asking about why I'm going to South Carolina, and I already answered that. I said I'm not. I'm going to North Carolina for vacation. So sorry if you didn't hear that, but it's North Carolina for vacation. How do you like the Avenger? My Avenger is awesome and amazing, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. Make sure I do everything on my car so that I don't break down on the way. Okay, what's everything? Durham is near Raleigh, and it's not along your route. Okay. So I just didn't really know. I don't know where that is. So I've never been in North Carolina. Maybe I'll meet Halo by coincidence. I'll look for all the red Versas on the road and see if they have a camera up. we're going to be on the highway unless we stop there for like lunch. All depending on where we are at the time. Maybe if I stop for lunch, but who knows? Like I said, I don't know where I'll be. So I have no idea what time I'll be hitting any city or anything. Bye, Louisiana. Thank you for joining. Wear a cowboy hat when driving through Texas. It's the law. Well, no, thank you. So that's all I had to announce today. So certainly ask any questions if you have them. Those of you who are watching this afterwards, because I'm posting this, certainly write in the comments if you have any questions about the changes that I'm making, or if you have suggestions about how you want to see oh, it looks like I have to block somebody. Isn't that great? Bye-bye! I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, stop writing Henlo or you're going to get yourself on a timeout. I see you. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. I got so interrupted. Oh, if you're watching this, if you're watching this after the stream, just make sure totally comment below because I have like roughly 2 weeks, maybe a little less than 2 weeks. So let me know how you feel about what you want. Like if you agree having both the vlog and time lapse again, like I did last time, or if you wanted to see something different, or if you want to see an addition to that. Just let me know. I'll definitely take all the suggestions. Somebody asked how many miles I had on my car. It has 155,000 miles on it. And a lot of people think that it got really high like that. Because of Uber, but it actually did. It already reached at least 140,000, I think, before I even started Uber and Lyft. Because for 5 years I had a 120-mile commute. I worked in New York, so that added like all kinds of miles on it. So it was already done for before I started Uber. Austin, you're from Connecticut. Awesome. I don't miss anything from Connecticut yet other than my friends and family and the ocean. I totally missed the ocean. So I'll be totally happy to see that when I go to North Carolina. Did I buy the car new? Yes, I did. It was brand spanking new. It came off the assembly line in June, and I bought it in September. It had I think it had 0 miles on it actually. It had miles on it by the time it got to me, because they had to transfer it over. They had to transport it to me, but pretty much had no miles on it. So brand spanking new. It was really cool. But I want to put on a dash cam. Northern Virginia wants me to keep the time lapse and vlog combined. Yeah, I plan on sitting on the beach by the water as much as I can. And enjoying non-100-degree weather. I'll actually be able to be outside and not suffocate. Now everyone's talking about the mileage. Great. Watch out for those great whites, yes. I won't really be going into the water. Maybe my feet. I don't know how the water is there. I don't know how clear it is, but I don't like going into water I can't see the bottom to. So I won't be going out that far. Unless it's clear. If it's super clear, maybe. I don't know how clear it is. I'm used to Connecticut, where the water is not clear whatsoever and you can't see the bottom at all once you go past Calf. How am I still managing to be alive in the crazy hot Arizona weather? The awesome thing is, that invention called air conditioning makes it a lot better. How many miles on the Mirage? I can't remember. I can ask my mom if I want, but it's I think I gave it to her at 158,000. I got hair in my mouth. I think that's when I gave it to her. By the time I drove it across country, I think it had somewhere around 158,000. So it's probably in the low 160s, because it doesn't go that far. What is with the assholes today? What is with that? What's going on? Napa, you're fear-mongering. I did block them. I don't understand. I never have horrible people show up in these chats, and that's 2 in a row. What's up with that? Whatever. Block those Twinkie humpers. Haven't heard that in a while. I remember when all the time people were putting that in all the comments. Twinkie humper. Are you driving mistakes of SoCal as an opportunity to be a student culinary assistant? Awesome. I know, I wish these rude comments would stop too, but you know what? Who gives a shit? They mean nothing to me. I don't care. They're just a name that I blocked, and all of a sudden they don't exist anymore because they have no lives. So whatever. Napa wishes they had a Twinkie in his mouth. I wish. I haven't had dinner yet, so I wish I had something. Definitely too many dummies in this world. They have no life. They're pathetic, boring people that feel like they have to say bad things to random strangers just because no one can see them hiding behind the keyboard. Yeah, I'll tell them to suck a fuck. What will I be eating for dinner? I don't know. I have no idea. So I'll find something in the house to make. Hi, Jason. Thanks for showing up. I'm sure they still make ding dongs. They have little pictures on the packaging now. Bad Drivers of Napa Valley's picture on it. Ding dongs. Why don't you got it? Oh. This is a nice, chillaxing stream. I like it. Bye, Northern Virginia. Thank you for showing up. Yep, no Halo and Cammy today. Don't go to Krispy Kreme. You can't go to Krispy Kreme to make up for no Dunkin'. What are you talking about? That's like comparing a yummy steak to shit. Actual crap. William, that's really funny. Would I be a raging gamer for YouTube? I only play one game. And I don't think my computer can handle recording a game and sound and audio and all that. I would probably play more games if I got a controller to hook it up and not use the keyboard, because I'm not used to using a keyboard. You know, when I grew up, I was always on consoles, so I was always playing with a controller. So I'm totally used to that. But I haven't played. I've tried to play some games, but I just can't. I get confused when jump gets involved. I keep pressing the wrong key. It's just like I think I would need a controller because I can't use the key. The keyboard's hard. I play one game so far, all the time actually, but that's it. And I know you can get a controller to play with PC games, but I just haven't gotten it because I don't play much. Why are we talking about buttons? I never said that. Maybe I did. I learned about sheets when I visited my friend in Pennsylvania. I'd never heard of it before. I'm running out of water. This is pretty much the tail end of the stream. Well, I'm going to end the stream at 7 o'clock. So that's in 6 minutes. What's my favorite state that you've been to? That's a good question. It's either Arizona or California. I like California a lot. I would never live there, but I like California. I've been to it a couple times, and I like it a lot. I also like Arizona, which is why I moved here. So I did buy my venture in Connecticut, 2010. I bought it in Milford. It was a really great. It was a really great dealership. It's at Stevens of Milford. Back when they had Chrysler Dodge, they eventually sold Chrysler Dodge to a Jeep dealership down the road. Now they're just Ford and somebody else. I can't think of it. Ford and somebody else. But I still continue to go to them because they're really great. So I recommend them if you're in Connecticut. Anyway. Halo's car is too small and Cammy's car is too big. What? I would love to see these nudes of me, these supposed nudes of me. Nobody wants to see nudes of me, but nobody has nudes of me. Halo's car is good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's just too small for me. I used to have a small car. The Mirage was a small car. And I used to like small cars, but I've gotten so used to the Avenger now. Small. You never realize how annoying a small car is you got to like climb down into, you got to drop down into it and climb out of it. I'm not saying it's a bad car. I don't know. I've never been in one or driven one, so I don't know if it's a bad car or not. It's just small. Sorry, my eyes itch. I just stop making everything a rage. I'm not raging. I'm raging at you. My mom used to have this Dodge Ram 4x4, and it was so high up. I had to like literally mountain climb it to get in. And I drove it a couple times, and I always parked at the back of the parking lot because it was so big. I was scared to like try and pull into a regular space with cars around me whenever I used it instead of mine. This was like a million years ago. It was a nice truck. It's a very nice truck. Oh my God, Nap, I'm gonna kick your ass. Stop making fun of the way I say it. I should drive a 4x4 squared wagon. No. Nothing wrong with any of those kind of cars. They're just too big for me. I'm very short, so it makes things hard, makes things difficult. Okay, you don't want me to. What is what is this spamming shit going on? I've never had this happen before. Is this like one person like being stupid and like change going on different names or something? No, they're blocked. It's got to be one person. I'll even have a Wendy hater. I've pissed someone off. I've pissed somebody off that they actually made a name called Wendy hater. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, that's funny. You saw a police car crash? Yeah, I probably got featured in one of my videos or something. Now they all mad. I don't give a shit. That's very true, Napa. Not a single YouTuber doesn't have haters. It's amazing. It's amazing that they went that far to say Wendy hater. I love it. It's amazing. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. Minivans are ugly. I would never drive one. And they're big. I don't like driving big things. Yes. Even cat videos get hate. Reborn as a soccer mom. I've been called that. Like when people um, will just comment on my videos. She's probably some dumbass soccer mom who's got nothing better to do but to complain about people. Well, I used to drive something small. The Mirage is a very small car. That thing is hard to get out of. You gotta like climb upward because you're so low to the ground. Oh, smart cars, no way. I've actually driven a Miata. My stepmom has a Miata, and I drove it around one time to try and get practice on a manual. I don't know how I can be a soccer mom. I have no kids. Smart cars are like death traps. I've seen so many crash in the rain and stuff. Car cam clips late as usual, Cammy. I'm just about to end the stream. face palming Dallas dash camera, you're late too. Psh, psh. Don't even. Yes, right, a tardy slip. They're about to get a tardy slip. You're in detention. You guys missed like the... No, because no, if I have them join the stream, they're gonna talk forever, and I don't want this to be a long stream. I haven't had dinner yet. It's 7 o'clock. Well, she has many tardies, actually. She has more than 2 tardies. A 24-hour dash cam stream? Oh God, no. I don't think you'll... Maybe. We don't want Napa to be hangry. I would like to live stream while I'm driving, but data. I don't have the data for that. Yeah, you heard a dog. That's one of my mom's dogs. Is that a stolen plate? Nope. I don't know what to do with them, so they just sitting back there. I'm ever in Charleston, go to Kickin' Chicken. Do you guys know of good places to eat along 20? I'll take that suggestion. Yeah, I stole the plates for myself. Welcome back, Nick. You missed it all. Bye, Reno Gaming Dash Camera. Thanks for joining. Chick-fil-A is okay. There's Chick-fil-A here. Wendy's. Dallas dash camera, you would know where I was going if you were here on time. Yes, I'm going through Texas. I'm going to be hitting up, I'm going to be taking I-10 through El Paso, and then I'm going to be jumping onto I-20. And then from there, it's all the way up to Columbia and South Carolina. And just after that, I'll be getting off 20 and doing other routes. I have to stop at Buc-ee's. What's that? I never heard of that one. Thank you. Bonham says, I love your dashcam videos. I don't think you complain about dumb drivers unnecessarily. The eyes of a ranger? What? What are you talking about? Waffle houses are good. They have them here. They're good waffles. Bojangles? I've heard of it. I've never been there. What about Walker Texas Ranger? Do you want me to look out for Walker Texas Ranger? Is that what you're trying to say? The Texas Roadhouse. I have those here too. And in Connecticut. Those are good. They have good country fried steak. I keep getting hair in my mouth. I got a text. Hold on a sec. I'll check out Bojangles if we can find one along the way. What's that? That's a chicken place, right? Steak and Shake? Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing it up, Napa. Matt's in Dallas. Okay, I'll look for those. Lucky's for gas, bathroom break, and other treats. Okay. Hayway? Yeah, I've had Popeyes plenty of times. They're here. I like Popeyes chicken. Pollo Tropical? Man, this is making me even hungrier. I gotta go soon. It's already past 7. I've already gone longer than I should have. I've had Cracker Barrel. Actually, I had Cracker Barrel and Waffle House for the first time when I stopped at my friend's house in Pennsylvania when I moved here. IHOP is nothing special. Those are everywhere. Maurice's Barbecue in Columbia. Is that Columbia, South Carolina? I'm not a huge barbecue fan because it's like too sweet. Sweet with meat. I don't like the combination. Nick, you'll take me to Cracker Barrel? Okay. Restarting. Where in Pennsylvania? York. She lives in York. But I don't think I had that in New York because we had gone to Hershey Park. So somewhere along the way. Never heard of Famous Dave's. I don't know what that is. Ew, Napa, gross. Napa's so gross. I'm not even gonna repeat what he said. He's just gross. Yeah, he's angry. It's time for him to eat. It was a little cold when we went to Hershey Park, so we only did the stuff inside because a lot of things was closed because this was in January. So we just toured the factory and walked around it. So a lot of stuff was closed because it was too cold. But it was really cool. I liked going through the factory. It's kind of cool. Napa needs a pickle. What kind of pickle? I do have to get going though because I'm like hungry. I didn't want this to be a long stream. I just wanted to talk about the changes that I'll be making plus the trip. So just to recap, if you guys have any questions about anything I talked about, go ahead and ask them right now before I go. Those of you who are not watching this live or watching this after when it's posted, if you have questions or comments, go ahead and comment them, and I'll reply. And if you have any whatever, if you still want to, let me know if you want to see the vlog / time lapse like I did last time, or if you wanted to see a different version of that, or if you wanted to see something in addition to that. The consensus so far in this live chat is they want the vlog and time lapse combo videos that I did before. So I'll probably do that. Some people suggested splitting up the video by state or time zone. Last time I split it up by day, what I did in that day, because it kind of worked best with the vlogging. But I also said, did you want the vlog separate from the time lapses or whatever? So go ahead and comment that once this video goes up and you guys can see it and you're not watching it live. Go ahead and comment your suggestions, and I'll pick out what everyone seems to want the best. Bye, William. Thank you for joining. Nick, nobody said anything about what I said coming back on the trip, where I was going to hang out with you again and make another video. 0 people commented on it. Anyway, leave the camera up to watch Tibble. I'd have to find some kind of live stream. I have some kind of camera to stream it. Whatever. Anyway. So thank you very much for joining, guys. Even if all y'all were late, some of you. Yeah, fuck Nick. I don't think they're really paying attention to what I've been saying all day. They're just too busy having conversations in the chat to actually hear what I had said. Yeah, I know. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye.